So what I decided to do was take this word that she's so passionate about, and I decided to take it to her front door and see how she'd react if I simply asked her to say the dreaded N-word. I did not like the interactions that I had with fans. There were quite a few human beings that I interacted with that just sucked because I attracted a lot of people who suck.
Either all of them are okay or none of them are okay. The joke police are a group of people who think that they know what a joke is. I don't think we should act like every joke has to be some sort of knock-knock joke. If you're a fucking prude with a stick up your ass the whole time, you can suck the fun and the comedy out of anything.
I don't think I need to tell you that iDubbbz is in a little bit of a shitty poopy water bath with his audience right now. A lot of the videos you'd find just like this on YouTube right now were talking about how iDubbbz fell off, when a lot of the community is trying to figure out whether he was even on in the first place. I think it's safe to say that iDubbbz is pretty much past his prime at this point as a creator. So I think it's important that we give a little more context to how he was in his prime, around 2015 to 2018. Well, at the time, the most popular creators on the platform were Filthy Frank, Max Mofo, Anything for Views, and of course iDubbbz. Their content at the time was filled with anti-PC humor that really pushed the boundaries of what was allowed on YouTube. And I'm pretty sure we all know how the story of anti-PC humor and edgy content ends on YouTube. If you take a look at the other creators I mentioned, Max Mofo, Anything for Views, and Filthy Frank, their reception has been pretty positive. Max and Chad are still in their bullshit with cold ones. Filthy Frank, who now goes by Rich Chigga, is a mainstream music artist who makes sad Bart Simpson edit songs. They all still have the support of their original audience from the golden ages, along with new fans who like them, despite their edgy past. Ian seems to be the only one in some hot water right now, and I think I can pinpoint exactly why. Using Filthy Frank as an example, it's clear to see from the start he was always playing a character. It's right there in the channel description, plain English. Filthy Frank is the embodiment of everything a person should not be. He's anti-PC, anti-social, and anti-couth. He behaves and reacts expressively to everything expressly to highlight the ridiculousness of racism, misogyny, legalism, injustice, ignorance, and other social blights. Basically, the whole fucking point is that you shouldn't look up to him nor agree with anything he says. Most notably, a consistent use of the now dreaded N-word. However, people who used to follow him aren't bombarding him, telling him that he went soft, cutting his dick off, lining him up, putting a bag over his head. Nor are newer fans of his music trying to get him blacklisted from making music ever again, because A, he treated his original fans with respect after leaving Filthy Frank behind, and B, changed his brand entirely. He made the right calls at the right time and left behind with his channel an entire era of edgy anti-PC content that was taking over at the time. Ian didn't really fucking do that. First of all, especially on his own channel outside of Filthy Frank videos, Ian never really played a character like Frank did. He was obviously being himself, especially with the Tana Mojo content cop. That video specifically illustrates perfectly who Ian was at the time.
Either all of them are okay or none of them are okay.
iDubbbz's change was a lot more gradual than the rest. As the main Max Mofo and Filthy Frank channels were executed long ago, Ian's channel kept going strong. His muse for a while were his bad unboxing videos, but when he ran out of fan mail to milk, he started making documentary-type videos in betwixt videos of him complaining about random shit. Documentaries blew up, Full Force being the 5th most viewed video on his channel. Looks like things are going really well for him. Samuel Whitcomb Hyde, programmer, TED Talker, and mass shooter. Ian's lifeless corpse would wash up on a beach in Orange County. Nah, I'm fucking with you. If you don't know anything about Sam Hyde at this point,
you know that Hassan Piker? I'm coming to kill you!
That's probably for the best. To say he's got a little bit of history would be a gross understatement. To give you a super quick, too long couldn't be fucked, Sam's a comedian who's essentially the Filthy Frank character, but on 13 bumps of coke, 7 million blinkers, and a little bit of uranium in his cranium, who's in character 24/7. Sam's only goal is to fuck with people. Sam beautifully represents Ian's edgy past, in which he desperately tries to run from. On January 8th, 2022, Sam would release the fucking whopper that was the truth about iDubbbz. It's a 1 hour and 55-minute fever dream of the most clever, insane, and downright disgusting trolling I've ever seen in my life.
Joey, can you open up the iDubbbz gaslighting document? Try to tell him what Pokemon is, as if it's some new thing like crypto. Fill fridge with unbagged meat. A song with the hook swag like iDubbbz. Stage fight over who gets to use the alias Cream Boy. Have Weck ask iDubbbz in private if he can help him with rent. Keep doing wrestling shit but say it's boxing. The fake girlfriend, she shaved her head for this. She looked fucking totally wrecked. And she was like going in iDubbbz pockets, like looking around in his pockets, trying to feel around and shit. Office, put fake shit on the bathroom floor. Joey brandishing gun just in case I have to hot someone.
I refer to iDubbbz as Max Mofo.
Sam is an adult baby and eats applesauce and baby food in private. Pacifier. Sam temper tantrum.
Ian had attempted to make a documentary about Sam with the intention of making him look washed up and pathetic, as Sam had an encounter with Ian in the past that left a sour taste in his mouth. It was clear to see that Sam's documentary would never see the light of day, until it did. After Ian had reluctantly posted the documentary on Sam, getting away with it, he follows it up with the announcement for the first creator clash, of which Sam is extremely interested. Sam begged and pleaded, calling Ian, talking to him as much as he could. But Ian, whose ass was probably sore after being fucked so hard, wanted nothing to do with him, calling Sam a business risk. Even after Sam purchased thousands of dollars worth of tickets, around 10,000 I believe, just to attend and watch, he was promptly kicked for no reason other than paranoia. Also heard on the Fuck You Vine that anyone wearing Sam's merch was also banned. A lot of people seemed to put the blame on Anissa, his wife, calling her his Yoko Ono, who pulls all the strings behind the scenes and forces him to make these safer decisions that really only make them look worse. I'm not sure that's entirely accurate though, as Anissa was behind a lot of the Tana Mongrel content cop, filming most of it. I think they've both grown into who they are now and are both equally prudish. A lot of people already didn't like Anissa from the beginning when they started dating, probably because she's just kind of annoying. Fast forward to the second creator clash, the team is cracking down on more useless shit. Froggy Fresh, who was originally set to fight with Chris Raygun at the creator clash too. Froggy Fresh spent 5 months doing extensive training and even turned to Sam Hyde. Froggy also stated that if he lost, he would subscribe to Anissa's OnlyFans, which her fucking mother didn't like too much. And he had a Twitter flame war with her. It was probably the combination of these two things that got him kicked off the card a few weeks before the event. He was also threatened with legal action if he continued to talk about it like he was. In my opinion, Anissa the Greasy is pretty accurate in summing up how I feel about this whole thing. Not sure where the future lies for John Lennon and Yoko Ono after the boxing gives him permanent brain damage, but, you know, I'm a positive guy. They could turn it around if they weren't being such a-holes. Hey, you! You made it to the end of the video. Thanks for making it this far. You get 1 Zach coin. Pending free cryptocurrency Zach coin. You can purchase 1 like and 1 comment on this video with it. You can redeem it now if you want. Or you can fuck off. I don't care. Before I go, I do want to apologize for anyone who came here for trolling content. I know this isn't the stuff you came for. I don't really like playing VR chat anymore because the people who play that game just aren't fun to fuck with no more. So if you're craving more of that content, go check out Waste VR. He rocks. Anyways, that'll be all, little Cracktopians. Oh fuck, I almost forgot.
You're stuck in my mind, I don't know what to do. Let me fuck or I'm killing myself. Okay. Made a noose out of my leather belt. Okay. Let me hit if you care about my health. Send me tits or I'm killing myself. I don't wanna waste my time. Just tell me I'm not your type.